Now we're going to install Sublime. So what we're going to do is we're going to type the command Google dash Chrome, and we're going to it's Sublime text.com/3 for Sublime Text 3. It will open that up for us, and the one we want is here, Ubuntu 64-bit. And it's going to ask us this stuff, and we want to say keep. And then down here, we're just going to open this up. Well, I think we're going to open it up. Ah, there we go. This is just like we did before with Google, with the Google application or Chrome application, and we're going to press install. This will take a couple of minutes, and it will give you a green check mark, and so on and so forth. I'm going to put the video on pause. Okay, so we've just installed Sublime. Let's get it on our launch bar and make sure that we've got it operating the way that we need to. So up here on the top left, I'm going to click on that little button. It basically searches your computer, and I'm going to type Sublime there, and there it is. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag that to the taskbar. I'll put it right there, I guess. Or maybe that doesn't work. Maybe I'll just do it from here. Yeah, I'll double click it. There we go. We've got Sublime open, and I will right click while I'm here and then lock to launcher. Now I'm going to go ahead and close that out of there, and because I want to show you how to open Sublime from here. And it's actually pretty easy, and all you have to do is give it a file. Now I'm going to check and see where I am first of all, and it looks like I am in the home in my home directory, so I need to switch over to var/www/html and ls, and their project is what we want. So what we want to do, first of all, let's do Sublime, and the command is actually subl, and we're going to type --help. And that tells us that we've got access to Sublime from the command line. So in the process of downloading this application, they also created an alias in our global namespace so that we can access it from anywhere. And these are some of the things that that you can do with it in the command line, which we'll be using all of the time. Now, just in case you did not get it this far, but you know it's installed, maybe you're using a different system of some kind, and the version that you've gotten did not take the step of moving it into the global namespace. I will go ahead and do that command here. It's not going to hurt anything if I do it twice. So what I'll do is I'll go sudo ln-s, and this is going to be opt Sublime dash text, or actually I think it's Sublime underscore text, and that's where the actual application resides. And what we want to do is we want to put a global namespace type thing or alias right there, subl, so in the future when we call subl, we'll get at it. Now I've already got that, so it's going to throw an error, but it's not going to hurt anything. See, it says file already exists, but you may have needed to do that. So in any case, we can type --help to get, once we've got it installed, to get it a list of the commands. We could do the same thing with any of the programs that we do, --help. But what we're going to do is we're going to look at where we are again, and we want to open that project. So I'm going to say Sublime -in open a new window, and I'm going to give it the name of that folder. And it will open up. I'm going to expand this, and now we can see everything that was loaded by the Symfony installer. We've got app, we've got bin, we've got source, vendor, web. And just for your information, most of the work that you will be doing in Symfony will occur in the source folder. But we'll get to that later. Before we actually start writing code, there's one last thing that we need to do. We need to get a package manager installed in Sublime, and we need to install a YAML prettifier. That will make sense in a moment. For instance, if I look at, let's see, I believe here we go. If we look in app config, you'll see all of these YAML files. And if I open it up, well, actually it's already pretty for me. But I want you, because there's a possibility that you don't have it looking as good as this is, so I'm going to go ahead and go through the download process on that anyway, because if that was all the same color, it'd be very, very difficult to read. And you need your package manager anyway. I believe we do not have, do we have a instance of Google Open? No, we do not, so I will go ahead and open that. And I'm going to go Google-Chrome www.google.com, so that will get me there. And I want to type in Sublime package, because there's this package control install, because there's this big piece of code that you're going to need to copy and paste, and it's just too much to remember and type. Installation package control. Let's see if this is it. Yes, it is. See this right here? All of that right there for Sublime 3. You need to pick that up and hit Control-C to copy it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to Sublime, and we're going to hit, let's see, I've got everything written down here just to remember everything. It's Control-Shift-P. No, I'm sorry, that's not it. We need to get to the excuse me, view. It's a console. We need to get to the console. This is just something that I hardly ever do. There it is. It's Control tilde. But you can also do it here by going to View and Show Console. But this is Control tilde. It's one of those things that you'll do kind of only one time, so I don't exactly remember. I'm going to press Enter. And it's going to take a second, and it's going to upload all of that into Sublime. One missing dependency was installed. That's a good thing. We want everything to run. We're going to press OK, and now we're done with that. So I can get rid of that by pressing Control tilde again. And now I'm going to do my Control-Shift-P to open up the package manager, and I'm going to start typing install. And what I'm looking for is install package. That's going to bring up another menu, and it's just kind of, you get to go shopping. And what I'm looking for is pretty YAML. And I will go ahead and install that. It doesn't look like I need it. You may not need it either, but there are those that are, and it's not going to hurt to have it in there. And that way you can look at pretty YAML code, and in order to have that take effect, you need to exit out of Sublime and enter again. So that is it. You have got a Linux box up and running with a full-fledged development environment, including Apache, PHP, MySQL. You've got all kinds of things running on the server, in the console, including Symfony, Composer, and all kinds of things moved into your global namespace by using that user bin so that we can get to it easily from the terminal, since we're going to be spending so much time there having Symfony write our code for us. So in our next set of videos, we're actually going to get into writing some code. Congratulations on your first major install.